Good morning, my name is Connor Jones, and today I will be analysing the domino scene from V for Vendetta. In this scene, V's plan for vengeance against the fascist government starts coming together. In this shot, the rule of thirds is used to emphasise the face of the police officer, and the red, white and blue boxes in the background. The colours in the boxes symbolise the old Union Jack, and the values of freedom and tradition that the flag stands for. In the revolution which V is planning, these values will rise again and the dictatorship will be overthrown. The office is black apart from these colours, making them stand out. The black colours and shadows show that the office is a place filled with evil. A comfortable mid-shot is used to show the character in full detail while still showing the whole scene.
The whole city's gone mad.
In this shot, we see Finch wearing black and blue, symbolising that he could be for or against the revolution. The black and blue colours show that he feels conflicted about what is happening and doesn't know which way to go. Rule of thirds is emphasised here to depict Finch. This is coupled with a narrow depth of field to make him stand out from the background and focus the viewer's attention in on him. In the following scenes, the shot keeps coming back to him to give further explanations. The dark but peaceful office environment contrasts with the chaotic scenes about to be shown.
What?
Anarchy in the UK!
Chaos.
Mr. Creedy.
In this shot, we see the Supreme Chancellor Sutler on a big screen. Sutler is wearing black, symbolising that he is evil. He is positioned in front of Creedy, and this makes Creedy look small and insignificant. Sutler's mouth is placed on Creedy's head, showing that Sutler is in control and could swallow him up at any moment. A close-up of Sutler's face with harsh lighting shows deep wrinkles, stress marks, and bagged under his eyes, symbolising his moral and physiological decay, and that of his government. This shows that Sutler's government will end. His eyes are once again showing that he is corrupt and evil.
Responsible for this situation.
In this shot, low-key light is used to emphasise Creedy's face. He looks angry, signalling his dislike and disgust at Sutler. The background is black, and he is wearing black, symbolising that he is evil. His eyes are rolling, also showing his disgust at Sutler. In this shot, the camera pans down Creedy's body. The background is white, showing that Creedy may have made a choice that will help V in his plan. But he is still wearing black, showing that he is still evil and can't be trusted. Lighting has shadowed one half of his face, also highlighting that he is still evil. In this shot, we see a close-up of a hand putting down a domino on the ground. This shows that V's plan is coming together and the chain of unstoppable events is about to start. The dominoes in a line represent the course of events that has led up to this moment. The dominoes are in Norsefire's colours, symbolising that Norsefire will come crashing down just like the dominoes will.
Events that stretched all the way back before Lark.
This shot is a shot of Finch standing behind a dead man. This is a golden mean shot, as the rose forms circles which then lead to Finch's face. The rose stands out from the background and initially pulls all focus towards it. The next shot is of a Sutler rally, which have used the red and black colour motif to show that Norsefire is evil and violent. Sutler has exaggerated and aggressive hand movements, showing anger and contempt. This compares him to Hitler, another evil fascist dictator who also used exaggerated hand movements like these at his rallies. Leading lines pull focus into Sutler. This montage shows links and some of the motives behind what V has done.
I felt like I could see everything that had happened.
The shot of Evie after her transformation with her arms in the air represents a baptism. This symbolises that she is new and different person. The rule of thirds is used to emphasise her face. The shot of V after he has escaped and is transformed symbolizes a similar baptism, but this time by fire. The rule of thirds highlights V's head and left hand, which is clenched, symbolizing a readiness to fight for what is right. The whole montage shows the events that were important in shaping both V and Evie. The scene shows that the two different transformations, although different, each led to a meshing of values and ideals, and that the events they have been through have affected them much in the same way. In this shot, we see Evie looking scared. Her hand is covering her mouth, and her body language shows that she is not in control. There was a slight high angle to make her look smaller and more insignificant. The rule of thirds is used to highlight her face. In another shot, we see a confident Evie. Lighting has been used to highlight her face. She looks shining and in control. The mid-shot shows her facial expression in detail without losing the effect of the backdrop behind. In the montage, we see Evie as a frightened girl, which is juxtaposed to shots of her looking confident and ready to go. At the end of the scene, we see Big Ben, symbolizing that her time has come and she is ready for her part in V's plan.
And when they do,
In this shot, the mask and hat fall to the floor. This symbolizes that although the girl is dead, the ideas and values that symbolized by the mask and hat are not. There is a blue bricked house behind. This is the main color of the Union Jack and symbolizes the fall of Northspire and return of the values of the traditional government.
and then
In this shot, V has just flicked the dominoes over, symbolizing that the fuse to his plan has just been lit with the riot starting. There is a close-up of the hand to show the full detail. The dominoes are red and black, the same colour as Northspire's colours. In the rest of the shots, the riots are juxtaposed with the dominoes falling down, symbolising the fall of Northspire. Dollies of the dominoes falling are used to show the magnitude and scale of the destruction. An overhead shot shows that the pattern of the dominoes fall depicts the V sign. Precision and planning were required to set up these dominoes. These are all characteristics of V's plan. This shot is a close-up of V's face. The background is black, which makes the white mask stand out to hold the viewer's focus. This is when V realizes that there is still one piece of the plan to put into place. He understands that his ideals and values will live on even if his death is necessary to bring it to completion. In this shot, V walks over and picks up the one domino that is still standing. The domino represents V, and he realizes that he must take himself out of the equation for the plan to work. A long shot of the domino is zoomed into a close-up of the domino to show its importance. Thank you for listening to my audio commentary on V for Vendetta: The Domino Scene.